Good morning, this is a Shaman Eugen reading for Thursday. It is a special reading. I'm using 3 card decks, but the card deck for the illustrated Herbiary I cannot display since it doesn't have a box. It has only a book with loose cards in a pocket, and I'm using the book for the reading, so I cannot display it, okay? And this reading here now is for Virgo. Welcome, Virgo. The illustrated Herbiary card for you is the Lady's Mantle. And the Lady's Mantle relates to fortitude. Lady's Mantle will be there when you are ready to wrap a blanket around your shoulders, call in her protection, and enter the dark forest. And she tells you you can make it through this lifetime. Your soul is whole, and no matter what pains or abuse the physical world throws at you, you have integrity of spirit. She is particularly wise in cases of trauma, murmuring the names of the roads that will carry you through and out of those dark woods. So Lady Mantle doesn't demand, she waits, knowing that you will find both bravery and fortitude within. She never loses faith in your strength, and with her help, neither will you. There is a ritual that is called and then. So to begin to build your fortitude, play the game and then, by taking an imaginary journey through your own worst fears. I have to pause here and reassure you that imagining scary things does not call them into being, says the author of this book. While your thoughts do shape your reality, it is because thought directs the action, not because mere thinking shifts the foundations of the universe. So back to your journey through the forest of your fears. This is both scary and enlightening. On the one hand, you will be imagining your worst nightmares, and on the other hand, you will see that you have the skills and fortitude you need to make this journey. So are you ready? What are your biggest fears? Is it that a loved one will die, or you will lose your house or your job? Maybe you are afraid of never finding any love at all, or of your partner having an affair. Whatever this thing is, imagine it is happened, and then ask yourself, and then. For instance, you might dread your mother's death, so imagine this has happened and ask yourself, and then. And then I cannot stop crying. And then keep repeating. And then, as you unpack your fears and unspool possible futures, the game is not over until you are out of the woods and your answers no longer will terrify you. There is a reflection called Face Your Shadow. When we avoid our own shadows, it is often because we feel we lack the strength to face them. We believe that they will overpower our light or that our life will change forever, and we doubt we have the fortitude to deal with all that. So Lady Mantle knows that this is not true. She knows unexplored dark spaces can become black holes, sucking at our happiness. Her faith in our strength is therefore absolute. So ask yourself this: do you doubt your ability to visit the dark forest and then come out stronger and more whole at the end? The next card is the Garden Quartz from the Crystallary Oracle deck, and the Garden Quartz is asking or saying there are worlds within you. Come in. Garden Quartz invites you. You are welcome here. So often we turn outward, seeking to understand the world around us while neglecting the worlds that thrive within us. So Garden Quartz invites you to remember that each organ in your body is a constellation and each cell is a star. Every emotion is a trailing vine ripe with flowers, and your movement, every action, is the fruit of so many minuscule muscles that make up the you. So turning your consciousness within reveals the wonders of the universe of you. So explore your own layers, your accumulated years with their perfections and imperfections. Your inner landscape await your attention and bask in your noticing. Garden Quartz assures you there are worlds within, so come home to yourself. And the last card is from the new deck I got. It is called the Heart Path Oracle deck. And the card that came out for you is the Journey. Nothing is as it seems. And it's about being true to yourself. The card you have selected depicts a canoe floating calmly on the water, and inside the canoe is a large pink lotus. Emerging from the center of the lotus is a man with a ladybug on his throat chakra and a wolf seated in front. A white goose rests on the man's head. It is wings that are spread wide open, and above his head the planet Uranus is being cradled by green leaves. Behind the boat is a large sun-like stargate, and behind this stargate is a honeycomb grid separating one dimension from another. Two large honeybees settle on the grid and form a delicate linear triangle with the man. A small rock emerges from the water, and on it is a small starfish. In the very front is this little starfish. So the message here is that it is easy to feel adrift these days. And the message here is about waking up and taking action. The number 1 appears many times in this card and is all about new beginnings, assertiveness, and accomplishment. It signals a time to step out of your comfort zone and go for your desires. It also signifies that you create your reality with your beliefs and your actions. So let the starfish reprogram your thoughts so you see your life with new eyes and a new perspective. Nothing is as it seems, and everything you thought was set in stone is an illusion. You are on the brink of a major breakthrough, so keep the wolf by your side to give you the strength and the courage to step into the black portal. Once you do, things will change quickly. To help this process, discard any limiting or restrictive beliefs that keep you floating in circles. Stay neutral and do not be drawn into negative thinking that exists around you. Be a living example of sacred neutrality, positivity, non-judgment, and love. Although a certain amount of conformity is important for our survival, it is also important to remain true to ourselves. Releasing emotional baggage will lighten your burden and make it easier to steer. When you do, your mental and physical health will improve. The goose spreads its wings, helping to balance and guide the boat. So let the goose help you navigate your way back to your true calling, and trust where your own inner radar is leading you. Do whatever you can, however small, to contribute to creating a new loving, caring, heart-centered paradigm at work, in your community, and in your family. And remember that this is a journey and an adventure that your soul chose. The challenges you are facing can be seen as chaotic or as needed catalysts to attain new levels of awareness. Your bees remind you that you are not alone. There are others in your soul group here, as well as on the other side of the veil. The only way to travel back and forth is with the power of love. Say this affirmation: fear is only an illusion. The only power it has is what I give it. That was your reading, Virgo. Thanks for listening. I wish you a beautiful day today and a gorgeous rest of the week. Thanks for listening. Take care and goodbye.